Good morning. Good morning. I just want to say thank you to all the friends and family that wished me a happy birthday and me and my brother. We had a good time. I'm over here for those that don't know, I'm out here at Oceana, Naval Air Station, Oceana, in Virginia Beach, and I don't get to see a lot of family and folk nowadays, other than Facebook. I'd be out of touch and disconnected, but I do keep in touch, and I'm sure that a lot of you notice that I'm on Facebook all the time. Well, it's probably because being out here taking off from San Antonio, away from family and friends, all I've ever known is it's been a it's been a hard transition for me, but so that's how I stay in touch. So that's all I'm saying. I want to thank you again for wishing me a happy birthday. And my brother Mark Lugo, he turned 39. I turned 53, which I do confess I lost a year somewhere. I was telling a friend of mine that I had to ask Google, how old am I if I was born December 13, 1965? It's a funny thing because when I asked my brother what his age was, and he told me it was 39, I said, oh, wait a minute. The math is not right because I thought I was 52, and we're 14 years apart, and I'm thinking like, no, something's wrong. I was working on some paperwork, so I just Googled it real quick, and sure enough, Google said I was 53. So there you go. Oh my God, I guess it comes with age, But I don't know. It's just been, life is a blur sometimes. It just comes and goes. It's quick. It happens. Here I am with Grays and my kids all grown up. I've got Caleb. He's at 12 at home, and it just happens so fast. Everybody always says, but until you experience it, it's quite a thing. It's quite a thing too. When you start to reflect and how fast time just slips away. Take advantage of the day. Always have a cheerful, positive outlook. And when things get tough and rough and tumble, just never. I think that the reason why we get so down is because we dwell on these thoughts, on the hardships, on the worst case scenarios, and that's not good. That is not good. And if you want to sink into depression, if you want to be down and out, if you want to just mope and groan about the what ifs and those disappointments. There's the word I'm looking for. It's not rejections. Yeah, with the rejections in life, the things that brings us down overall. There's always we've always heard said, and that there's a silver lining, and that kind of sounds a little bit um, like it's too simple. Yeah, that's a good thing to say, a nice thing to say, but the reality is that the struggle is real, and this is impossible. I can't do this. It's how we feel. Those feelings are strong, and so I can understand why people and why we at times just sink down, because we get that cloud, that heaviness. It just grips our heart. Okay, it grips us to the point where we're just like we can't shake it off. But I've learned through the years that it's never as bad as we think. And I also believe that if you get face to face with people, that a lot of times, those things that we think separate us and divide us, and that those things that we can't seem to come to terms with, when we're face to face with those people and things, and we just I think it's not as bad. Maybe there's family, there's that there was things that were said, bad experiences, and you think, well, I'll never talk to this person again because it could be a lot of things, and you think that, well, there's no way I would ever hang out or go visit or call, and then you do it, and you know what, it wasn't that bad after all. There's a grace in just being face to face with people that is not even close to what we thought would be. The rejection, the hate, the the conflict, that sometimes it's over imagined. The problems, they're over imagined. We always think in terms of worst case scenario. So I've learned, again, going back to that, is that you always look for the good in everything. And if it's not, I mean, things aren't like they need to be. The more we dwell in the negative, the more we dwell in all those disappointments, the longer it'll extend, and we may never get out of that mess. So even at 53, there is hope. You know, some that are in their older than me, 50, 60s, 70s. They say, hey, we're still young, we're still pollitos. But it just kind of feels like, what, everything starts to hurt. Everything starts to hurt. We get after it, forget that we're not young bucks anymore, and we grab a shovel, do some manual labor, and the next thing you know, our body's saying, what the heck are you doing to me right now? I tell you what, man. But life is great, man. Life is great. And remember remember our source. Don't forget, that God is the reason, that we have breath, the reason we have life, the reason why we have the capacity to do the job we do on a daily basis, and raise families, and strengthen our bodies to just get out there and be productive in life. And so because of God, we have our being, and we, as scripture says, and we also know that, we're able to do things and achieve things because it is in his plans to prosper us, because he gives us the breath that we breathe, okay, the air that we breathe. He gives us the light of day. He creates the perfect environment for us to thrive and be alive, if you think about it. So don't ever think you're that smart or that you're that good that you can live without God, and you can disregard the reality of God, because there may be instances, because of someone that was praying, that you escaped death or tragedy or something that was terrible, for your life, but because there was a praying mom, a praying uncle, praying dad, praying mom, praying brother, sister, praying friend, things went well for us. Things have gone well for us, and could have been worse. So yeah, I could go on and on. God is great. Keep a great attitude. Love each other. It's Christmas time. It's a time to be happy. It's a time to embrace, family and friends. And it's a time to go out and shop for my gift. And wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. And there's nothing wrong with that. So Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's is right around the corner. I'm a little older, not so sure, a little wiser, but I'm alive, and it's a great day to be alive. God bless you, and you have a wonderful day. Let me see here. I can't seem to get the right angle to see right into this camera. But anyway, I've been losing weight, a little frisky here, a little fuzz going on with my grays, and but anyway, look, it feels good just talking and sharing my thoughts, and I hope that you are blessed. And keep me in your prayers. Keep our families in each other's prayers. And lots of love to you. God bless you. Bye-bye.